I have the pleasure of welcoming Dr. Gagan today, rank 88 in AIIMS postgraduate medical entrance exam May 2016. Wonderful rank. Congratulations, Dr. Gagan, on your wonderful performance.
Thank
How
you so
do you
much.
feel?
It is a great feeling. Actually, I just cannot describe it in words. It is just amazing. Thank you, DEMS, for that.
Well, it's all your hard work, I would say, Dr. Gagan, that has fetched this result to you. Carrying forward this conversation, let me ask you a very straight question which every listener would like to know. How did you prepare for the exam?
Actually, I just followed DEMS classes. I was a regular batch student, so I just used to go classes. I just used to understand concepts over there which were taught by teachers, and I just used to follow the schedule given by DEMS. I mean classes, then I used to get some spaces between two classes. I used to cover the things which were taught in the previous class, and that's it. I did not do anything extraordinary. I was just following DEMS from the day one.
But your rank definitely is extraordinary. That speaks a lot about your hard work that you have put in. One important thing, is the time management when we are starting our preparation for tough exams like AIPG, AIIMS, and PGI. So let me just ask you, Dr. Gagandeep here, how did you manage your time?
Actually, I would say I'm early morning riser. I try to get up early in the morning, and then I used to cover my things almost means within time. I mean, for example, if I did gynae class in this week, then in the coming week before my next class I used to cover whole gynae things which were taught in the class, the notes and the MCQs related to that, and that's it. That was sufficient, I think, for me.
So you utilized every moment you had with you to cover the particular subject in 1 week.
Yes, yes.
Well, that's very nice to know, and that's very wise also, when you are preparing for exams. What was your method of preparation that you had adopted, was it more selective or was it more extensive?
No, it was selective. I was not going, means, for example, I used to refer only to the references book only for the topics which I could not understand or I was getting difficulty. Only then I used to reference. I used to get look at some other resources. Otherwise, the notes were sufficient for me.
Well, that's very nice to know. Let me ask you here, how important was DAMS in your preparation?
It was crucial. I would say it was crucial. Without DEMS, I wouldn't have got what I got today, because I could not clear PMT exam after my 12th exam. I did my MBBS from foreign, and you can just guess that what kind of a student I was. I was an average student, and what I got today is just only because of DEMS.
Well, you're just forgetting something, that is your hard work, Dr. Gagandeep, and I will every time mention that it is more hard work that has brought you to this rank. Let me remind my viewers here, I am talking to Dr. Gagandeep, rank 88 in AIIMS postgraduate medical entrance exam May 2016. Dr. Gagandeep, we all know that DAMS is quite active on the Facebook medium. We have the DAMS exclusive club, plus we also have DAMS cloud available to our students. What is your experience on these?
They are just fantastic. Means you get your answer, you get your queries cleared even at midnight. Means I would say that it is just an extraordinary thing which DAMS is providing us. But the only thing is that you should know how to use club. They means people they put a lot of questions on club, but you have to do which is relevant for you. For example, if you are studying anesthesia, then it is better to do all the questions of anesthesia when you are trying, when you are going for sleep, or when you are going means anywhere you are traveling, or you are getting some free time. Only then you can use club, and rest of the time you can focus on study. I would not advise that you just leave your study and focus on the club. That is not a wise thing. So you should know how to use it. If you use it properly, then it will give you double benefit, I would say.
Oh, that's very nice to know, and that's very important information that you have shared with us. Thank you very much for that, Dr. Gagandeep. DAMS also conducts a DVD session every year in Delhi, that is in the Tal Katora Stadium. Did you attend the same?
Yes, I did.
And how was your experience?
It was means it was just like a revision of all the subjects in 2-3 days. It was just means for example I was weak in image based questions. I was not knowing some extra points also which were not covered in class. So all these things which are left, and the newer things which have been added, they were all provided to me in DVT session. And the images which I was very weak at, that the images which even in AIIMS which I got, they were very much, means I would not say all, but a lot of them were from DVT only.
Oh, that's very nice to know. And also we conduct the CBT during the year. Did you take any of them?
Yes, I did. I gave all the CBTs.
How was it?
It was means it gives you the real place where you stand. It tells you means your weak point. You get whenever you take the test, you get to know your weak point. Your weak point may be lack of revision. Your weak point may be it means, for example, sometimes you are a poor test taker. Poor test taker means you cannot complete the test in time. You are not able to think with the speed at which the exam is going on. So all these things you get to know about yourself when you appear for CBT.
Yes, that's very much correct, I would say, and totally agree to whatever you have said here. And that is the only motive, to give a real feel to the students as per as the standard of the exam plus the atmosphere of the exam. Well, we have a lot of publications to our credit. We have DAM's Last Look series and the Comprehensive Review series and the Harrison's Notebook, etc. that has been, major hit among the students. Can you share your opinion with us about our publications?
I used to refer them whenever I used to get difficulty in my notes. My main focus was on notes only, but whenever I was not able to understand some things in notes, then only I used to refer Harrison Notebook and CRS modules.
Well, that's very, very nice to know from you. DAMS also have got a very rigorous evaluation system. With that, I'm referring to the grand tests and the subject-wise tests and the revision tests, etc. that has been given to the students. Can I have your feedback on the same?
I would say grand test took me to this rank. Grand test, they are means when you give regularly grand test, I mean once a month it is uploaded in the account, and when you stick means once a month if you give grand test, then every month you get to know means where you stand. I mean whether you are able to complete your test in time, whether you have not revised anything, means it gives you a feel that what should you do next, where you should focus now, where you are lagging behind. All these things they are given every month in the form of grand test to you.
Well, that's really in fact it is like that only. It is, I would say, a kind of litmus test for every aspirant. It tells you where you stand at a particular time of the year when you are preparing for your exams. And let me remind my viewers here, I am talking to Dr. Gagan, Rank-88 AIIMS Postgraduate Medical Entrance Exam, May 2016. And before I ask you some other questions, let me take a very important question here. You have spent quite some time with them in your preparation time. Did you find any difference in you when you joined the course regime at DAMS and till the day of exam?
Yes, with the time I was getting more confidence. When I joined almost one year 3 months before from today's date, at that time I was not confident whether I will clear this entrance exam or not, but as the time progressed, as I covered subjects with DAMS, as I was being taught different subjects and with grant test and everything which was provided to me by DAMS, I would say with every day passing I was getting more confident, I was getting more closer to my aim, and that's how it was wonderful.
And I would once again say here that you should never miss your hard work, Dr. Gagan. It is definitely one of the major ingredients for this success. Which faculty at DAMS did influence you the most, and may I ask you this?
I would say all are wonderful. Means especially the motivation by Sumesh, that is something very crucial. Means during your preparation, sometimes you feel very low. You doubt yourself. You think that you won't be able to clear the exam. At that time, that motivation by Sumesh sir and all other faculties that helps a lot.
Well, that's very nice to know. Thank you for your kind words. Have you made up your mind for any particular branch to opt for?
Yeah, I am interested in surgical branches. If I get general surgery, that would be very good for me.
Well, that would be good for public at large also, because a good doctor would come out, a good surgeon would be available to the public service. Thank you very much for that. And before I wind up this conversation, any message to your juniors?
I would say means whatever I got today is because of DAMS. Means DAMS played a very crucial role in my life. I would say DAMS is gold standard today in the field of PG entrance. So I would recommend everyone to join DAMS, and you will feel the difference yourself. I felt it that way, so that's why I am saying that. Thank you so much.
Well, I hope all the juniors are listening to this, and with that I close this conversation with Dr. Gagandeep. Rank 88 AIIMS Postgraduate Medical Entrance Exam, May 16. We wish you all the best in life in all the endeavors that you take. Thank you very much, Dr. Gagandeep.
Thank you so much to you too.